Here we go, folks. One of the most anticipated matchups of the entire regular season. Two national championship contenders, each ranked in the top 5. Which side can step up and deliver on this big stage? Welcome to the home of the Florida State Seminoles, Doak Campbell Stadium in Tallahassee. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Stanford Cardinals, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Florida State Seminoles. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. And the Seminoles will kick this away to start us off. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Looking for some space. It's Smith. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. And they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. No connection there. The pass is incomplete. Fans around the country got their eyes on this matchup. This is going to be fun. It doesn't happen often enough in college football, an early season collision of top 5 teams.
Yeah, you love to see a test early in the year for the players and the coaches because you find out all that work you put in the summer. You think you got a good football team, and now you get a chance to go up against one of the top teams in the country. I'm just glad we're here to witness it.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. A quick 3rd and 10, and the crowd now really getting into it. Scanning the field, it's Knight. Grab down the middle, it's Smith. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. Stanford comes to the line quickly here.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big 3rd down conversion. Offensive line.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, this is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Pressure is coming. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. The defense scoops it up.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down these quarterbacks, and that before he could even recognize that they were there, and they were able to knock it loose.
So not what the coach was hoping to hear. Took a chance with the timeout to get the replay. We'll see if burning that timeout is costly down the road. And the Noles trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, when the real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line, you love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it. That puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator to know how to line up. It's not just a one-dimensional attack he's dealing with.
There's a run to the left looking for the touchdown. And the defense brings him down. They've gotten the ball down to the 3-yard line, but now it's 3rd and goal. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. On 3rd and goal, he's going to try to throw for it. Launching one to the end zone. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
Boy, what was the quarterback thinking here? You're inside the 10-yard line. You got a chance to put points up on the board. You can't just randomly throw the ball into coverage like this.
So 4th down now from the 3. They'll go for it. Can the defense rise up for a big stop? Quarterback drops back. Looking to the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least a field goal. They got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
From the shadow of the goal line, looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the out route. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, they get positive yards here. I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitching catch.
Dropping back, it's Knight. Tries the right with a quick throw. Oh, he makes the catch. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw, bringing pressure. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
My gosh, they almost came up with another sack here. They have done an amazing job of pressuring this guy. And Chris, obviously, we're still in the first quarter. They better make some adjustments up front, or this is going to be a long game.
Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. It's a run to the left. Breaks an open space. Just a 4-yard gain, so it sets up 3rd and 6.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit it bigger.
Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32. Stanford comes to the line quickly here.
We'll see if the defense stays in zone after that big play, if they can change things up on this drive and get a little bit more aggressive.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Fires it to the wideout. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Well, that's everything you want to see from an offense. Great execution. The line gave the quarterback time. Quarterback makes a great read, throws it to his guy, and the receiver drops it. Now he's going to have to shake that off and get ready to make that next play.
That play makes it 2nd and 10. Dropping back, it's Knight. Receiver makes the catch. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
You know what's happening here right now is this quarterback is just taking what the defense is giving him, not forcing anything downfield, finding ways to be able to continue to move the ball down the field. Another example, nice job here picking up the first down.
Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. On the move now. Looking deep down the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Cardinal.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You give the ball and the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
PAT makes it 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Out there to start a new drive from the 21. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Send the back in motion. Now someone moved just a bit too early. That'll cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. From the shotgun, drops back. Looks to the left, and it's complete. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
It's second down after that completion. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Nice throw, caught for a completion. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. And Kirk gets Stanford in the lead. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped into the field, ready now for the second period. Big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. He's going to take off here. Breaks loose at the 40. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. The Noles hustle to the line to run the hurry.
What a good job here by this quarterback, being very conscious of both the line to gain for that first down, as well as not necessarily taking a big hit early in this game. Great situational awareness and a first down.
Tackle's made quickly, but that's a big gain. Ball moves to the 35-yard line.
My gosh, this receiver is outstanding. A huge play for this Florida State offense. And Ted, you and I have been coming into Tallahassee a long time. We've seen some great receivers. Guys like Johnny Wilson, most recently, a big, tall target. Anquan Bolden could do everything. Maybe one of my favorite players of all time, Peter Warrick. And going back to Fred Biletnikoff, played, of course, at Florida State.
Important second down play coming up. Inside deals now from the shotgun. The defense all over. They stop him right at the line. So the offense faces third and short from the plus 26. Might be 4-down territory, but let's see what the call is here. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. The Seminoles pick up enough yardage to get a first down.
That's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on third down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
Hey, guys up front lined up. It's first down. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Caught by the receiver. They bring it down to the 13. This offense really threatening now to score on first down. And the Seminoles getting set on 1st and 10. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Looking for 6. And it's caught. Touchdown, Seminoles.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All he had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And they'll set up for the PAT. And he knocks it right through. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. Turns on the speed. Can they catch him? Touchdown, Stanford. He just sprints into the end zone. Special teams making a monster play. The returner gets the touchdown, but a bunch of guys contributed that time, Kurt.
Yeah, you're exactly right. The blocks up front really set the tone to be able to give him his chance. You don't see this happen very often in this game where a guy gets a chance to have a kickoff return for a touchdown. Everything has to be just perfect, and of course, he had the speed to be able to get it all the way to the end zone.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tried to make something happen on the return, but steps out at the 23. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. Last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. And the Noles will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. He hands it off from the gun. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks. Here's a 1st and 10 play. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And now the handoff. He's found some room at the 45. They can't stop him. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 25.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball, pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Been a really productive drive, but the loss there now makes it 2nd and 12. A pre-snap motion from the offense. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. For the completion. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
This quarterback has a lot of different options, but I don't mind him getting this wide receiver involved so early in the game. Let him build up his confidence. He could have a monster day for you.
The Noles are going to cash in this red zone trip. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. On the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Moves out of the pocket. He throws it away there, avoiding a mistake on 3rd down, and now a 4th down decision coming up.
Really good decision here by the quarterback. He ran through his primary target, wasn't there, threw it away to prevent the sack and keep them in field goal range. Smart play.
The Seminoles will look to convert here on 4th down. Trying for a 4th down completion. Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Florida State.
Perfect timing here by this quarterback. Great read. Puts the ball where his man can make a play on it. And they're an extra point away from tying this game up.
Lining up to try the extra point. And it's good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. It's a squib kick picked up by one of the blockers. They get him down to the 33 after a solid return.
And Stanford offense will take over. 1st and 10.
Here comes the opening play of the drive to begin from the 33. Back to throw. It's Knight. The pass rush closing in. He'll throw it now. Pass incomplete. Very nearly intercepted that time.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, and hands. Sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. Wants to throw it. Looking downfield. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well. And he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. He lets it go. Over the middle, it's Smith. They get him down, but a big play moves it to the 45. 1st down, clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Now the senior tries to take a shot, but overthrows his man.
You know, the outcut is a routine throw, but it really illustrates how much time the quarterback and receiver have worked on this route. Because the more you work on it, you could close your eyes and make this throw. But it's not easy if you don't put a lot of reps in.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10 from the 45. To throw, it's Knight. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. Look out, he's in the clear. Will not be brought down. They'll finally catch him. That's a huge return to get the takeaway and set the offense up in great position.
Wow, what a play by this defense to come up with the interception. And a big return. They almost take it to the house, but you got to give the quarterback some credit. Yeah, he threw it quick, but he didn't give up on the play and hang his head. Instead, he makes the tackle to prevent the defense from scoring.
So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. The gain makes it 2nd and medium. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. He's running out of time here. Makes the catch. Can he get it in? And he scores. Touchdown, Moles.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. BAT makes it a 7-point lead. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off and hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And they bring him down at the 42 after a solid return. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. To the air, it's Knight. Makes a quick catch. Crosses the 45. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
You know, this is what makes this receiver so dangerous. If you play him in man, he can run by you for a big play. You decide to sit back in zone, and he's got the savvy and instincts to be able to find that soft spot in the zone, make a catch, and be dangerous after the catch as well.
That's a solid gain. Moves the ball into enemy territory. First down now at the 40. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Defense is coming after him. Deep ball caught inside the 10. The tackle is made, but the offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8.
Boy, that's got to be a breakdown in coverage or a missed assignment. There's no way that a receiver should be that wide open.
And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Cardinal.
Well, that's how you close a half up. What a game we have already here. Looks like we're going to be all tied up heading into half after the throw for 6.
Extra point splits the uprights. The BAT ties the game here in the 2nd quarter now. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get us top and preserve that momentum. This is a squib kick right to one of the blockers on the return team. Tackle made out at the 40. That's a good return. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? First down. Looking to throw the football. Caught quickly. Jukes to get past the man. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. They'll change the pre-snap look now. And looking to throw now on first down. Running out of time in the pocket. Incomplete, just 3 seconds left. Time for one more play.
We finally see a change-up from this defense. It has been a long game for this defensive coordinator. A lot of touchdown passes. They finally find a way to affect the timing between the quarterback and his receivers by getting pressure.
Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. And in the third quarter, this game remains tied. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Stanford will kick it off to get the second half going. And he takes this from inside the 5. Returner tackle right there. That's where they'll start the drive. The Florida State offense on the field. They're looking for some points to jump on top here as we get the third quarter going. Handoff from the shotgun. Running with purpose. He's stopped, but he gets out across the 25-yard line. Looks like a man is down in the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. It's a strong run. Keeps the drive going. First down now. They're going to run it. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down. Second and 1.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to pass here on second down. The receiver makes the catch. He makes the tackle, but this offense has crossed midfield. Set up for the first down at the 47.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
And the Seminoles line up on 1st and 10 now. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Snags the quick throw. The defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, Stanford.
Second down after that previous play. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. He escapes the pocket. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Well, that's just being crafty right here by this quarterback. It's not there. You pick up what you can and stay ahead of the chains. And who knows, do this enough, they'll have to start spying on this quarterback, which could open up some passing lanes that weren't there before.
Crucial 3rd down play coming up. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Fires it on the move. He makes the grab. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
If I'm this defense, you get these guys to 3rd down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage rolled to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
And the Knowles looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Looking to scramble. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Seminoles, to put them on top now. But they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. It's a squib kick, fielded by one of the up men. Tackle made out at the 40. That's a good return. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And the Stanford offense is back out there on the field. Looking for a fast start, trying to take control of the game here in the 3rd quarter. They'll try the right here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Looking to pass. It's Knight. On the move now. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, the defense does a good job of pressuring the quarterback, but really impressed with the quarterback's effort. Not only is he pulled out of that, but he's able to get back close to the line of scrimmage.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Looking deep downfield with the left. Oh, and he's got it. Big gain inside the 25.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
They'll run it here. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Quick throw, testing the middle. Zone stop. It's an out route. The catch made. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have 1st and goal right there. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Stanford. This offense is still clicking.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
And the point after is good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it just outside the goal line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. They bring him down right at the 20.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Receiver in motion now. It's a shotgun run call. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Important third down play coming up. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. On third down, he drops to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side. What a catch! And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's third down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Moves out of the pocket. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. It's going to bring up second down.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
So 2nd and 10 here as they try to stay out of 3rd and long here in this tie game in the 3rd quarter. They'll run it from the gun. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Grabbed by the receiver. Broken tackle, still going. Breaks into the clear. They finally stop him, but a big chunk play to wrap up the 3rd period. And as we wrap up the 3rd quarter, let's check out the quarterback comparison. This has been a terrific duel. Both guys putting on a show so far today. And let's see how this one unfolds in the final quarter, set to get underway. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And he drops back in the gun. Touchdown, Florida State. The quarterback takes it in himself.
Boy, this guy is so much fun to watch here. Not even on a design QB run, able to create, use his legs, threaten the defense with his arm, and eventually off the scramble gets into the end zone. Great play.
PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Gets off a squib kick. It'll be fielded by one of the upmen. He's tackled at the 34 after a decent kick return there. offense is back out there on the field. Handoff running right. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just for 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
The pocket breaking down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout and then check him out. After the incompletion, the lineup here for 3rd and 7. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Looking deep to the right side. It's caught inside the 30, still on his feet. Goes out after a nice gain, a sign of life here by the offense.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the 2nd half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Stanford getting set for the 1st and 10 now. Handoff here from the shotgun. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure the defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. It's a quick grab. Great move there. That's a nice play. It'll set him up 1st down now at the 12.
Chris, I was really zeroed in there on that wide receiver, just watching his route. Did a nice job against zone coverage of being able to get downfield and then settle into that soft spot to give his quarterback a chance and an easy target for a big gain and a 1st down.
The offense getting closer to a game-tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Using his legs, it's Smith. And they finally bring him down at the 5. Offense really threatening now. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Now here's the toss play. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Cardinal.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that 2nd level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. The ball is loose. Ball scooped up by the defense. They bring him down after a short return, but this defense comes up with the takeaway.
Boy, when you're running your quote-unquote 4-minute offense, it's a combination of working the clock and getting productive yards. They were doing that. And then to end it with a fumble just ruins that opportunity. Now you give your opponent a chance to not just get the recovery, but a chance to go down and win the game.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
Quickly behind the sticks here for the loss. 2nd down and 11. And they'll give it to the back. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Stops officially 2 minutes to go before the end of this game. We'll take a quick pause. The offense was given a short field. Now can the defense come up with a huge stop here on 3rd down? Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. It's incomplete. The defense rises up and gets the stop against this very efficient 3rd down offense.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look. They'll make an adjustment for this important play. And he's got it from 47 yards away, showing off the deep range.
Well, there's nothing more impressive to me than a kicker that can come through in the clutch. Gives them the lead here in the 4th quarter, but there's still time left for a final drive, so their defense will have to step up.
Tackle at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. Play at the drive now. They're backed up at the 12-yard line. Someone on the line there moved a bit early. Offense gets a 5-yard penalty. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Tight game. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the grab. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to 1st down yardage yet. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Lets it go quickly. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They get him down, but a big play moves it to the 45.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Makes a quick grab. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. And the coach quickly calls timeout after the play, trying to hold on to as much time as possible. Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Finds an open target on the left side. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. The clock is still running. Not to hurry up here, but it's a crucial third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Makes a quick catch. That's big. They convert on third and set him up first down from the 32. They move it to 6, but hurry to the line here on first down now. The offense electing to just spike the ball here.
To stop the clock. No gain on the play. Second down.
Second down play coming up. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. He'll look to throw it here on second down. Ooh, deep shot toward the end zone. And the deep shot falls incomplete, but wait, there is a flag on the play, so we'll check that out. That one hurts, backs him up 10 yards. Tight game, final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? They desperately need it. Throwing off play action. Back-to-back deep shots. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
At this point in the game, obvious situations, you're going to throw the football. I like the call by the defensive coordinator. Went with dime. 6 defensive backs, get them as much speed on the field as you can. May have confused the quarterback there a little bit and led to that incompletion.
Need some important yards here on third down. A field goal try here would be from 59 yards out. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Swarm with a pass rush, a sack. And the offense spends a timeout. The clock stopped with just 10 seconds left. Here we are late in a one-score game, and they're going to go for it on fourth down. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Fourth down, drops back, looking to throw for it. Looking for a late, deep throw. And the pass is incomplete. A crucial misfire here late in the game, and the ball will turn over on downs.
Boy, as a play caller, you save this play for this moment. Under 2 minutes to go. Fourth down, fourth quarter, game on the line, and then you just got to rely on your quarterback to make good decisions and be accurate with the football. In this case, he is not, and that, to me, is probably the ball game.